Greetings everyone. Today I would like to show you one ritual. It's one of the the most simple or the the main ritual, something like that. I never thought that I would someday talk about this religious ritual and stuff. Before I start, I would like to talk about a little bit about this language and because of my personal belief that this northern supremacy stuff, I do believe that the northern languages is somewhat linked, mysteriously linked or spiritually linked, something like that. So there is a saying: if you have a language, you have legs, something like that. And the first meaning of this phrase is that if you have a language, you can travel. So you have a legs, something like that. But the second meaning of this word means that if you have a language, you can get rich. Of course, you can trade with the foreigners, you can talk, and you can get rich. So having a legs or a hul here in Mongolia means being rich, something like that. If you say hulchje, someone is having this legs, is a person became somewhat rich, something like that. So why I'm talking about this? It is because this word hul or hult in the leg is in somewhat in English. It is gold. Hult, kult, it can become a gold. And I know that you people do not think like this. This is somewhat, this a mysterious way of thinking, something like that. And gold is all about going, go, gold. So gold is related with the leg. So yeah, when I make video, when I talk about this dirty stuff, there is a tendency to watch more. So I would like to this somewhat say that gold is all about vagina and leg. So if gold is related with these legs, here in Mongolia we also call gold as alt, and word alt means a vagina. So there are men who are interested in legs and vaginas and something like that. I mean women. Obviously there are those who are interested in money, gold. So it's basically one thing. Man likes legs and vaginas, something like that. Well, yeah, the ritual is about this feeling safe, feeling somewhat insured, something like that. Why you go to holy people? Why you address them? It is to have somewhat, how to say, insurance. It is somehow how to have some shelter, protection, something like that. In my previous video, I told you that here in Mongolia, without shelter, proper shelter, you do not exist. From this material, this idea that everyone should have a shelter, it goes to a spiritual, that everyone have a right to have own shelter, own guardian angel or protector or something like that. So we are living in a somewhat uncertain world, and when you move one place to another, you will encounter this different stuff, and you will never know who to respect or the worship, etc., etc. So Mongolians are usually, this bow to four corners of earth and four directions of earth and eight corners of earth, something like that. It's called Durunzuk Namen Zahist. So a person must be bowing to four direction and eight corners of earth. So this ritual is all about this stuff. So imagine you received a belt, and because belt can symbolize the wings, etc., etc. One can say it is related with your soul and spirit, etc., etc. The simple way to this purify a belt is when you if you believe that fire is a holy, you can simply hold it on a fire, or it can be this holy this sense, or this smoke, or it can be juniper, something like that. So you hold it and now you are ready to like tie it. But there is a little bit, this longer, this ritual where you bow to the four corners of earth. So you take, this your belt and you put it on your shoulders, because if the gods are going to bless you, they are going to touch your shoulders, something like that. So first you need to take your fire, or this burning juniper. If it's a juniper, you have to like smell it, and you have to purify yourself. First you smell, then you rotate it like this, clockwise. Usually it is done 3 times, so it's 2 and 3. So you are being purified, and you want to take this pose, or like this pose, somewhat this respecting pose, and you usually bow to the north. So luckily this direction is north in my apartment. So you say to the to north, saying that the gods and spirits of the north, or the holy spirits of the north, depending on what you like to say. So the gods and the spirits of the north, please accept, protect, and love me, something like that. And you bow. Here in Mongolia, this word is Auralta Baktaj Haritno, something like that. Aural means saving, Baktaj means including, and Haritno means love. So please include me in your saving, and please love me, something like that. So I guess in English you can say please accept, please protect, and please love me, something like that. So you bow like this, and you do not want to touch the ground like Muslims, like this, because this is going to be your forehead. This is where the third eye exists, something like that. Also, this is called Doch in Mongolian, and like this before I mentioned, the northern language is connected, and according to a Russian language, Doch is going to be not the human soul, but the human character. So the human character, this who you are exists here. So if you're like angry person, it feels like your soul is being angry, because of your angry character. If you're like a kind person, people might say that you are you having a big heart and you have very good soul, something like that. So the character is here. So you don't want to, how to say, your character being like on dirt, on ground, something like that. Your character must be held high. Also, it is related with this the belief that this Father Sky, the Father Heaven is our Father. So you do not act like this livestock. Since this the Father Sky is about there, it is even better if you're like doing this. This you're putting your forehead above, not down. So looking up and this try to this somewhat reach him, or even you can like jump. But I'm not recommended. So you do not like this go to a ground and this your this character and stuff is here, and you don't want to make it this somewhat this imagine you have eye and you are like this you don't want to have a dirt in your eye, something like that. So yeah, you do it like to the this spirits of north, and you must turn clockwise, and you turn to the gods and spirits of east, and say, the gods and spirits of east, please accept, protect, and love me. And you do it to the south, like this, and you will see all this stuff. And of course, to the this west. So when you come back to the north, the direction of the supreme north, the direction of the ancestors, you take the first cup. The first cup is filled with the milk, and you say in Mongolian it's humboldt tursundo meaning I'm glad to be born as a human being, something like that. Simply meaning I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be born, something like that. So if you are born in this Middle Earth, first thing you are going to taste is going to be the mother's milk, and you share this cow milk usually with the gods, and you use this finger. You usually use the right hand and this finger, and you dip it, this finger, and north, east, south, and west. And now you can drink it. You already shared it with this gods and spirits, and of course you. I guess I must finish it. So the first cup is like done. The second cup is going to be alcohol. I'm preparing some apple alcohol wine, something like that. So this is going to be alcohol wine, and you also before this dip it, you say this is another word, Thanksgiving. It's going to be I'm glad to be healthy. I share this alcohol to this for this greater health, something like that. Alcohol is generally a poison, but usually Mongolians offer it or drink it for health. So I guess Mongolians drinks a lot. It means they are very concerned about their health, something like that. So you dip your this finger, now this north, east, south, and west, and you consume it. So the last cup is about this future. you want to have a sweet future. So the last cup is filled with honey or this sweet nectar. It can be a fruit juice, something like that. And you of course dip it, and you before you dip and this share, you say that I would like to thank God for my future, and I would like to have a future like this cup of honey. I wish that my future be sweet like this honey. So you spray it, and of course this honey is being so how to say dry. Yeah, you can add water and make it like a liquid, and you consume it. So after you've done it, you can this obviously the gods will be like will be if there was any spirit, they already this blessed you and blessed your new belt. So you can take off your belt, take this belt, and you can this tie it, and and this ring is going to protect you. This you are creating a yellow golden ring around your body. Well, it is like this before boxing. Imagine yourself a boxer, and you are stepping into arena, and you bow to all the these spectators, and spectators are like gods. And this is the most simple ritual we do to respect and honor all the gods that exist in the four corners of earth, something like that. This is going to be somewhat this fun, because you are drinking, and this is also should give you somewhat sense of this security, and you are ready to fight. Well, I guess that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.